just kind of everyone this year. So yeah, no complaints there. Dial's just been that guy. I had to add him to the squad. I was initially running. Nate, and what's his name, Gilmore. Nate and Gilmore just to evo those guys so I get Elgin Baylor. But I was like, that's they were just like I was just losing way too much with those guys. So I just said, man, I'm just have to put some time later on and just grind it out for that Elgin Baylor. I think now is a good time. I should probably grind him for him before Friday comes. I got a feeling that he probably won't even be worth getting anymore at that point, but I don't know yet. We'll see. So like I said, DL is that guy, and also I need. Well, he's just a knockdown shooter, corner, and just anywhere, just knockdown shooter. But it's just we also needed some defense slash height, and someone that could height for mainly rebounds. DL can, he can do his job on defensive end as well as get those catch and shoots. So he does his job. I just need like someone to sit in the corner and that can shoot. And also, occasionally come inside. And DL's that guy, especially if I get a big mismatch. DL can do that job. So he he's like I mean if I had to choose between DL and Eric Gordon or like someone like Byron Scott, I'm choosing DL just like I said. He's there for rebounds. He brings height and that height also comes along with defense. So he kind of locks up. Only problem with him, the only weakness I have from using him is probably getting like a Clay Thompson type matchup with DL. And Clay, if DL sags off on Clay, that Clay and there's a good shooter. I mean, we'll be in a bad shape that game. So that's my only fear with DL. I have yet to really have that problem, but that's kind of my only deal with him. But yeah, let's jump into it, man. This year 2K, man, I feel like I've been just reading it like a book. I feel like I got like the Sharingan on 2K right now. I can just tell everything that's gonna happen. Like I had a feeling we weren't even gonna get a pack. Um, Tuesday, we always get one Tuesday, Friday. I had a feeling we weren't gonna get one Tuesday. And Friday, and there might already be some leaks about what it is. I got a feeling it's gonna be like a second finals pack related to this year's championship. Maybe we're gonna get like a pink diamond LeBron, Lakers LeBron, and maybe like a potentially diamond Jimmy Butler. If not, ooh, this guy's using a bronze. Potentially, potentially a pink diamond had to join him. Part real quick. I don't know. I don't know if he accidentally. I think he might have accidentally put that bronze in. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think I can't think of any challenges you get for using a bronze, but we just I guess abuse him. It's like no other reason not to just go straight to the paint every time. Darren Williams, D Will, well, he's just he can play. I guess I was fooled by that bronze. I guess he's trying to bring in low competition because he I guess he's like the type that essentially I could have shot. Hey, let me just give it to Diao. Wow, Diao, that must have been deep. His circle, his bar was really thin. That must have been deep. I have like no. I could sit in the paint with Williams if I wanted to. No worries on that bronze player. Uh, look, like I said, Diao also is good for the switch. Like Diao can make that switch with Mikanen, and it's no problem. But yeah, this year 2K. I mean, just everything, and it could be just from like I'm finally just that experienced in my team. This is like with my fourth year. Consistently, like my team been my primary game. It used to be a career back in like 2K16, back in like 2K16 and stuff like that. My team was, I mean, my career was the deal. With, I'll say that might be off here. Mike, can you get another one? I'll say that was a little off too, but it should go in. It's a mid range and whatnot. So, like I said, we on ball too here. I heard a lot of people say on ball is hard this year. It is. It's not like last year. You like ball movement, speed, and you having the ability to shoot was everything. This year, defense, defense is like a big problem. If you're either good at it or you're not, and it's okay if you're not because if you're good at offense, it makes up for it. Because everyone's gonna make a mistake this year. Because this year, just just the and I'll admit, I was initially I don't like the feel of this game this year, but I will blatantly admit that at least 2K did not make the same game. It's not the same at all. So um, even if this is before next gen, it's not the same game, and I'll give 2K that. I would have rather it been the same game because last year felt really fun. Triple threat felt fun. Oh, yeah, here I have a big mismatch here. Actually, not as big as I thought or like to admit. Can we, Mike? My God, so slow to cut in. I should have called the bet. I feel like I shouldn't have to make these calls to this AI all the time. Oh, nice. Still, I actually expecting him to get that, and I'm not worried about this bronze at all. It's like we can just go straight up and no worries. I still jumped anyway just because of the way it looked. It looked really. I don't know. Michael he just like throws it up. I was gonna say we let this guy score. I'll give him the win. All right, but anyways, yeah, this year, man, it just feels really weird. Like my shooting feels weird. Maybe the bar. I'm still just. I'm comfortable with the bar now. Like I was terrible early on with the bar, and obviously no one could shoot anyway. So I had you just kind of get better with the bar when you just shoot a lot of jumpers. But I was staying away from jumpers, so mine were like I just sucked at releases for a long time until they made patches to the game, and shooting was a viable option. Then I started getting a little better at it. But I was one of those guys that beat um, current NBA domination like the first. Let me see if I get. Yeah, there it is. I beat domination before they changed it to where it has rookie as a difficulty on it, and before it was like rookie pro all star. Before it was that, I was beating that on Hall of Fame. So it was no shooting at all. You could not, don't worry about shooting the ball. And I understand now why 2K they didn't patch Hall of Fame sliders, and I was wondering why. That's because you after that was the only game mode that was Hall of Fame was domination that first round. I don't know if that was a mistake or if they just was realized after doing it they're like, nah, we're not even gonna worry about it. But I've yet to play a domination Hall of Fame game since those like initial 30 games, and yeah, that sucked. They sucked, but I mean the like the current teams were they had a bunch of weaknesses, so it was still so easy. I got to, but I won't lie. I initially was stuck on that first Raptors team for like 3 4 games. Like my first 3 4 games of domination, I was wondering why I was losing by like 20 points. I was like, what in the world? Because I couldn't shoot, and I didn't realize at the time that no one could shoot. So taking shots was essentially just turning the ball over. It was like if you were taking jump shots, you're asking to lose the game. So yeah, I learned my lesson real quick. So I started taking only layups, and that immediately was a big game changer. But yeah, after that, I was like, man, everyone's lucky who didn't immediately jump on domination, but it was all right. So I recently finished domination like maybe about over a week ago. I can't remember if it's like 2 weeks or just been about a week, but we finished domination. Oh, and I went 9-0 last round, and the last guy I went against had like a John Stockton, Brandon Roy, and I can't remember who his center was. I think it was. I don't even remember who the center was to be honest. And them folks, they were just running and gunning, just shooting everything, making everything, and I lost within like 2 minutes of that game. So I ended up going 9-1 on that final. That I just needed that final win, but it doesn't matter. I didn't get nothing good anyway, and I already happen to have one of the rewards you get. The center one, I forget his name. I think it was like I forget his name, but he is like he can't do anything. He's a center. He's a center. Like if you like a prototype rebounding, defending, interior defending center, he's your guy. Who can make maybe like post, who can like do a couple standard dunks here and there. He's probably your guy, but other than that, he has like no good qualities of his game. Like can't shoot, just defense, and that's it. Can't pass, straight defense. I went against another Darren. I know how to like. There is a really effective way to use Darren Williams, and that is really I've seen the ones that like really like to play aggressively and shoot. a lot. Like they know the dribble moves. Like the like. Look, hold up. I was gonna say that right there was almost a good one. So that would have been a foul if this was the normal like domination or something. Totally blanked out. I was trying to kind of come on. Yeah, I gave him Giant Slayer just for reasons like that. Just for exact reasons, so his bar doesn't kind of drop in moments like that. So he does have Giant Slayer. I kind of had to soup this Darren Williams up. He's like he has a lot. Yeah, okay, nice. He has a lot of potential. Just you gotta have the right badges with him, and that's with a lot of cards. Just like Byron Scott and who else? What's his name? Steven Jackson, I think. Was it Steven Jackson? One of the Ruby cards. I think it was Steven Jackson. But with the right badges, those cards play like diamonds. Can do almost everything. I should have took it in. The release is so delayed this year. Yeah. I don't even like to talk about it. I just gotta like be really focused about it, and I need to give him Deadeye too. If he had Deadeye, I would have went in. And no one got on him. Still good. We're there. 13% is not enough, I guess. I was just saying how he needs Deadeye, and now I guess someone shoots in my face. Mike, what's going on here? Ooh, he can't. Come on, DL. We need it. We need it. Yep. We need it, DL. Can I get this? Thank you. I actually could have just pulled that right there. DL wanna? You wanna? Yeah, I guess he does. Wanna carry us? That's why I want DL. Like he's one of releases I still can do. I'm sorry, DL. I was all in the way. I was trying to do something there. It's all in his way. I thought DL was gonna bag out some more. We not. He didn't learn his lesson. So this is a. Oh, the release was off, but I think that would have went in if I timed it right. I didn't realize what he was gonna do there. Uh, nice shot. Oh, wow, surprisingly didn't go in. Yeah, it was a big surprise. I was. Nice D. I should just pump fake there. I was gonna say D. I already put the fear in him, so I should just pump fake there. There's no reason for me to actually take that shot. I try to stay away from shots if I can, but obviously, like I gotta put the fear in him first before I'm just like, no shots, or they will. All right, yeah, so they should go in. But some of these contests, man, I can never get certain animations. But when I get an open lane, people want to like contest me and all type of nonsense. But when I close an open lane, they just walk right past me like, oh, nice, nice. I don't even know who grabbed that. So we got Brown in the paint here. Is Brown? I don't even know if this guy's like an elite defender or not. Yeah, he is. Somewhat. Yep. It's kind of what I was going for. It's him just to kind of sit there. Mac, Mike and Miken's just that guy on mid range. Three balls. I've had full like right on the money and missed quite a bit before, so I have faith in his three. But he must got Giant Slayer. He must have picked Giant Slayer on his as well, because that does not seem like a typical. So it's pick one. No, no, sir. Ooh, is that no? So is that no? I don't even know who that is. Short. Oh, he must be like a reward card, maybe. All right, we have to. No, I meant the. I was trying to pump fake. I was trying to pump fake there, and he actually went up with it. I was trying to get him to jump. was really hoping like it wouldn't be this close because now I have to get like a bunch of stops in a row. But I think I said it goes one right there. And we like this is gonna come down to Mike and then it's gonna yeah it's gonna come down to if he can make these open shots or not. And if he can make them, we're good. But I was say it's all Mike and then from here. Can we get? I was say, can we get a block, please? All right. So options here. Just take the shot with Mike and then, or this. We get an open lane with Darren Williams. Luckily, I was skeptical of that, but it was there. So no reason. If he makes it, that's okay. There's no reason for him to take that shot. But if he makes it, he makes it. And well, yeah, he needed it to win, but it was like not like a do or die situation. So he could have took a two, a three there, wins it for him. And I was like, all right. But it's Darren Williams, like I said, just one of those cards, man. He's so iffy. You just never know. So we failed. We needed one more stop earlier. Maybe probably should have off ball one of those turns or so. Maybe to just help us get the win. There. Okay. Let's start the next one up. So 1-1 right now so far. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so kind of a team. I mean, the off ball this year. I mean, like losing. Like, if you guys could see my record from back in 2K20, my triple threat. No, not even. Like, if you could see my all-time record before 2K21 of triple threat, I think it would have been like 1,000 wins to like maybe 200 losses. Or I mean, I was winning. I had probably like a 67, no, 70, 80 win percent. Like I would have to go against a team that was completely better than mine. And not only did you have to be better, your team had to be better than me. You had to also have equal skills as me. A lot of times, uh, just having a better team, that you get more like you get stuff that normally doesn't work for other teams. Like you get steals, you intercept passes. When you got better teams, so it does add a little bit more pressure. I gotta play a little differently, and that right there is a big stop for me. Oh, is this guy here? Maybe not. Oh, please don't. This was suck. If this is one of those, it's gonna be one of those guys that like just runs it. Like he's. Oh my gosh, I don't know what people playing the game from doing this. I haven't seen this since like the old 2K. And okay, let me see. I saw something earlier too this year. I saw a lot of people. They would like get the ball and would just pass it. They would not take a dribble. I don't know if people were playing with broken controllers or if the game was just like glitchy. But people would not dribble. They would just pass the ball. It's like and I could have just run into a bunch of people who have broken analog sticks, which I don't want to think is the case. Maybe I'm just assuming. I haven't seen that since like earlier. I'm just assuming that was like a glitch or something. I have yet to see that again, so couldn't. Yeah, he's like switching around. I always hate these games. Okay, now he's gonna play. I guess now he's gonna play. Cause I mean, I saw him switching around. It just wasn't doing any. Well, be free. I guess he didn't want it. Be Free was a card I was using earlier. He's just so bad to me. If you ever use Nick Van Exel, Nick Van Exel, like, and then World Be Free is just so bad compared to him. So no reason to use him over Nick Van Exel. If you like, yeah, nice. I don't know why he reached for that anyway, because we blocked. I don't know. That was a weird. That was a weird. Weird one here. Let me cut in for me, Mike. Well, yeah. So I guess we're just gonna talk this match because there's no point. But yeah, World Be Free is just not worth over Nick Van Exel. Not even just even a good card in general to me. I mean, he can shoot the three ball a little bit. He has some decent speed on him, but as far as like abilities as a playmaker, it's just not all there. Defense isn't there. It's just a lot lacking. Besides just quickness and can kind of shoot. That's about it. All he has going for him. I could have went all the way in, but Micah then for two. Wow, we can't get that still. Look at him. Like, and he has no like after. So like at least Nick Van Exel could dunk too. And I was thinking for the longest of giving uh this. Oh wow, he knocked it down. See, I told he can shoot a little bit. He can shoot the ball. That's it. I was thinking again, Darren Williams like some sort of chase down. He can get chase down artists, and also he already has I think some sort of like rim protector out like just for like these smaller guards like so he's already Darren Williams already he has a really long wingspan and already kind of like he like guards I upgraded his clamps to gold and people still kind of blow by him and I'm trying to kind of prevent that. And to do that, I need to probably give him some sort of like chase down artist, if not rim protector. I think he does get rim protector as well. Just something to help him get some blocks. And I think he would be elite if he could like look at this. Look, watch this. Oh, he didn't go. I also be went up. I was gonna say, let's see what happens here. Say if he keeps making that, if he keeps making that shot, I don't know why he wasn't playing earlier. But yeah, Darren Williams definitely. I say I recommend him just because he is cheap and basically the closest, like the most viable card that you can get that's dang near pink diamond level. But, oh no, no, no! I was trying to pull up in just a little bit, and he like ran all the way in. Wow, kind of mad now. He's gonna leave me. Is that a good release? No. Wow, 20%. Who was covering? Where was the 20% at? So this is why I have D out. That interior D. That is why I have him over someone like Byron Scott and everything. So that was a little off, but he's hot. That's all right. It's hot. I think that was a challenge to get 15 points with him. I don't remember when I muted my mic, but I don't know how long I was not talking. Well, I hope I was not talking for a long time. 'Cause I was literally having a whole conversation with myself. Okay. Anyways, though, um, yeah, we're doing good. And one thing I know too, if you just have a solid team, just like if you have all amethyst or even just a diamond squad, you you can win some triple threat online games if you're a solid player. I've run across so many bad teams. I've run across so many guys that just do not know how to play triple threat. It's so early in the year. People do not. A lot of people do not want to grind on my career. They just kind of. A lot of people just were testing my career looking at bills, things like that. So people did not stick to my career long. So a big deal this year is we get a lot of like just stray players that just want to come to my team and check it out. So I take advantage of those and get them easy wins right there. Wow, I've never gotten that many off the wheel before. I think we hit the wheel every time except for once. I don't even know how much empty was that. It went away so quick I couldn't even see it. So that was 3 games. Uh, is that? Do we want to do one more? How long would one more take? One more might be too long. I don't want to make this no longer than 30 minutes. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So um, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please hit the like, subscribe button. Um, drop a comment. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm now here's my team for the moment. At the moment, here's my current squad lineup. As you guys see, Byron Scott, Eric Gordon here. Like I said, Eric Gordon is so underrated to me. I don't think a lot of people mention Byron Scott. Who else was that other? And what's his name? I said his name Jack earlier. Jackson something. What was his name? Was he an underdog? Yeah, Stephen Jackson. Um, a lot of people mention this card. If you get one really badged up, he's like worth a lot. And like I probably could badge one up, add one at least a couple badges, and he probably would like sell for quite a bit. So um, this is one of those cards you could definitely flip, but I think you could probably sell your badges for more than you could to like flip like add badges to this card and flip it. I think you get more from actually like selling no badges. But anyways, he's one of the underrated cards. I think people talk about him and Byron Scott a lot, but Eric Gordon was definitely like the original Ruby superstar. Like he was the guy I used in like my last 10 games of domination. So we're talking about the all-time domination teams. Eric Gordon was out there with those pink diamonds and diamonds. It just out like just averaging like 15 points. And he also helped me get through those last 3 games, like where you got to beat the all-time 60s team, all-time 70s team, and all-time 2010 team. And that team, 2010 team, was they were probably the easiest. They probably were easier than some of the all-time, just some of the regular all-time team. Like the all-time Lakers, that team was probably the hardest team I've had to play. I think it took me like 4 games to beat them. 4 games. Just to figure, like, because you got Shaq inside, you had Kobe hitting every shot, you had LeBron come off the bench, you had Magic at the point guard, and we're not even like, and don't forget they had some solid interior guys. Like, I just want to like look at the team real fast again. They had some solid interior guys as well. I can't. Who else was there for? Was Kareem the starting for? Yeah, Kareem was the starting for. Kobe, Jerry West. Jerry West was like the only non-factor, but if you like, you couldn't just like, all right, leave Jerry West. No, he would still score if left open. So, in fast breaks, Jerry West was like, yeah, that guy. So Johnson, honestly, Johnson was probably the weakest link. But the problem with what made him not that weak was the best way to handle these challenges was to get a bunch of steals off the point guard, and you could really get a big lead from that. Like if you kept ripping the point guard, and that's super easy this year. But Magic Johnson was one of those guys you just could not rip. I could not rip him once. Like you rush them while they come up before they hit half court. You just rush them, and they like sometimes just drop the ball. I could not get Magic to do that. He just like the way he came up the court was just impossible. And like I said, Kobe he wouldn't miss. Shaq obviously you couldn't. He would get every rebound. He would block every shot. And like I said, shooting was still kind of bad at the time, and so shooting was not really like your go-to deal. You just like did not run the shooting. Uh, you just shot when you like were wide open. That was it. Now, and this was before I had Eric Gordon would have helped me out a lot during that game. That was way before I had Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon was like later on, and yeah, so he was holding his own. He's one of those, this year I really enjoyed this year my team because this lineup may look crazy to some like the bench anyway. It may really look at a place because I got some diamonds that can. Do I got diamonds? Yeah, I got some diamonds that can replace some of these guys, or at least at the minimum, I have amethyst that could definitely replace these guys. But I will. I want like I'm even tempted to pit DL in my starting lineup over Blackman. But I know one thing is Blackman is not that big on offense, and I need a guy like I need a weaker link on my lineup. Like I need a strong attacker. Like this lineup is straight offense. I need this straight offense off the bench. Just like I don't need defense or anything else off the bench. I just need my bench to score, and that's it. Oh, and except my inside, these guys are defense, but everything else is straight offense on the bench. So just something I had going. But yeah, here's the team. I'll probably do some unlimited soon. I'm currently like I'd like dropped a couple games. I like three or four of these games. I quit thinking that if I quit, I would get like the requirement I needed. It was like play an unlimited game, and I was thinking if I did that, I would get like a free uh, achievement for it, but I didn't. So some of those like losses I ended up getting from that, and then like the other five or four losses was from my I was lagging so bad that I either quit or the game would just drop me. So the three games I won were actually ones that I didn't lag on, and I would just play them out. So I could have hopefully when this thing resets, hopefully my record resets and I can actually try to shoot for a better record. I wasn't even attempting to get far in this because don't you even once you get to Open League to get reward Paul Pierce, don't you still have to go 12-0 if I'm correct? Doesn't that seem crazy? I thought the whole reason they made this tier system was like so that you didn't have to do 12-0 because 12-0 is just it's just dumb. It's just you mess up one time, it's over. Like it's just dumb. Connection fell one time, it's over. I mean, you just go against a team that's pay to win. I mean, it's over. It's just so much that can go wrong on that. And I thought we were going past that bit, whatever. Anyways, man, kind of went overboard there. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Whatever. See, we'll be back. Music.